Hey guys, Hamsterwheel here with a new video, and welcome to episode 2 of the quests of Classic WoW. Today, we're going to a place in World of Warcraft where many people spend most of their lives living in a ganker's paradise. And that place is Stranglethorn Vale. More specifically, we're going to Nesingwary's expedition, and we'll be talking about the quests that you can get there. We'll talk about what you need to do, where to go, and of course give you more insight on why these quests are remembered so well. So the first order of business is to go to the camp and talk to Barnel Stonepot.
Master Nesingwary has a big hunt ahead of him. I find helping him prepare for a day in the jungle is much more relaxing than helping him ready for combat, although I do miss some of those glorious moments in the battlefield.
We then accept the first quest, and here's what he says.
Welcome to Stranglethorn. Perhaps you're not aware of this, but that over there is the one and only Nesingwary, renowned hero of the Alliance and master big game hunter. He's not one for welcoming strangers into his camp, but you look like you've seen quite a bit of action in your day, Druid. Being a veteran of many battles himself, Master Nesingwary is a soft spot for fellow heroes, so go and speak with him. Perhaps he can give you some hunting pointers.
We then walk over to talk to Nesingwary.
Jolly nice to make your acquaintance, adventurer. Haven't seen a druid around these parts for some time. I situated myself with this expedition for one purpose, to hunt a great and elusive beast. Seeing that you're a hero of sorts, I'm willing to let you take part in the hunt, but you must first prove yourself. I shall teach the ways of raptor killing to you. Ajek will train you with tiger hunting, and Sir Erlgadin is a master of panther tracking. Prove your skill, and I'll let you in on the big hunt.
Well, that sure sounds promising. Let's go ahead and take the quest here and get moving. First, we talk to Nesingwary for the first part in the Raptor Mastery questline.
So you think your hunting skills are in tip-top shape? I can put them to the test in a jiffy. Head out into that jungle and kill 10 Stranglethorn raptors. We'll see just how much of a big game hunter you are. And no, I want to tell you where you can find them. Locating the beast is half the challenge.
Then we accept the quest and talk to Ajek for the second questline.
When I was but a young girl, my father trained me in the art of tiger hunting. You'll find the young felines much easier to track and slay. For this reason, we'll start you out easy. One can often find young tigers near the expedition camp. Test your tracking skills and see if you can hunt some of the beasts down.
And then we talk to Erlgadin for the third and final questline.
Want to be part of the hunt with this crack group Hemina has assembled? You're going to need to prove yourself an able panther hunter. We'll start you out easy, don't you worry. Let's see you kill 10 young panthers to start. Tracking them down is only half the challenge.
And there we go, off to do the first part of these 3 quest chains. And like the quest told us, the mobs are quite easy to find and kill. The tigers are quite close to the camp, and for the panthers you have to go north across the bridge and take a right. Once these 2 quests are done, we're going straight back to Nesingwary's expedition. I'm not doing the raptor quest just yet, and I'll tell you why in just a minute. For now, let's first talk to Ajek.
Nicely done, adventurer. You're ready to move on.
And then we get the second part.
You are learning, Druid. Let us test your skills with the mature cats now. Kill 10 Stranglethorn tigers this time out.
Then we talk to Erlgadin.
Off to a good start, adventurer.
And then we hand that in as well to continue.
Now you're ready to turn it up a notch. If you want to prove yourself worthy of socializing with the likes of these big game hunters, you'll need to prove that you can kill 10 panthers. These big boys are tougher. They're not as easy as the young ones you were killing earlier.
Now if you keep walking across the shoreline and then make a left before you run into the mountains, you end up on a hill where you'll find both the tigers and panthers. These mobs are a little higher level, but still not too hard to kill. And this is the reason why I waited with the raptor quest, because if you move up a couple of 100 feet, you'll find that the raptors are right next to the tigers and panthers, so all 3 mobs in one convenient place. The raptors are a little tougher, with some being level 34, and some being close to a smaller raptor, so there's a chance you'll have to fight 2 of these if you don't watch out. Then we return to Nesingwary's expedition for the next quests. First up, Nesingwary.
Nicely done, old chap.
And now the second part of the Raptor Mastery.
Now, let's step up the challenge and see if you're up to it. Venture into the jungle and bag yourself 10 of those bloody lash-tailed raptors. Let's see what you've got.
Then we talk to Ajak.
I'm impressed, Druid. You are progressing quite well.
And get the next quest.
Now I'm going to up the stakes on you and truly test your skill. Prove to me that you can kill 10 Elder Stranglethorn tigers. If you can do that, you'll be ready for your final challenge before I declare you a Master Tiger Hunter in Master Nesingwary's presence. Elder Stranglethorn tigers are not only the most difficult to find, they're also the fiercest to defeat.
And finally we talk to Urgoldin again.
Perfectly executed, adventurer.
And get the next quest.
Now the hard part. A true panther hunter can show skill by dropping Shadowmaw panthers, the deadliest in Stranglethorn. Prove to us you can slay 10 of these beasts. If you think they're hard to track, wait until you attempt to slay one.
So this is the part where it's wise to go to some other places and level up a level or two, as these mobs will be ranging from level 34 to level 37. We'll first do the Elder Stranglethorn tigers, which are very close to the place where we killed the raptors, but instead it's a little more to the southeast. Despite these being the most difficult to find and fiercest to defeat, according to Ajak, they aren't exactly a whole lot harder than the previous tigers. They just have a bit more HP, do a bit more damage, and are a bit higher in terms of level. Once we kill those, we are off to slay the Lashtail raptors, which are close to the edge of Gromgol base camp. Now these raptors are a bit more tricky, as they have an attack that will knock you down, stun you for 2 seconds, and has a chance to disarm you. Not to mention that this is right outside Gromgol, so as an alliance you have to be on your guard a bit more. Then we have the trickiest of the bunch, the Shadowmaw panthers. Shadowmaw panthers are found southeast of Gromgol, in between Stranglethorn tigresses, and also past the road further to the southeast. The difficult thing with these mobs is that they are stealth, so if you don't know where they spawn, it can be rather time consuming to find these mobs. Not to mention, you probably just have to wait until you pulled one, get it out of stealth, and then kill it, so no sniping them from a distance if you're a mage, or in my case, a balanced druid. Once we're done with all 3 of them, it's time to go back to Nesingwary's expedition again. First we talk to him at Nesingwary.
Now that's how you get a trophy or 2 of the old hearth. Nice killing, adventurer.
And it's on to the next part.
Let's see how you handle this next challenge. There is a cagey breed of raptor out there. We call them jungle stalkers. They are far more difficult to track down and kill than the other breeds you've been trying your luck at. Kill 10 jungle stalkers and I'll tip you off to the best hunting yet.
Then we talk to Ajak.
Most impressive. I believe you're almost ready.
And then, for the Tiger Mastery, we get the last quest.
Here is the final challenge that I will put forth. We've been tracking an elusive tiger for weeks. We call the beast Sindal. See if you can do what no Tauren has done before. Hunt down and kill Sindal. Bring me her paw as proof of your accomplishment. Tracking her down will be no easy task.
Then last but not least, we talk to Urgoldin again.
Off to a good start, Hamsterwheel.
This one kind of confuses me. What do you mean a good start? We're already a few quests into this quest chain, but whatever. Let's get the next and final part.
You've almost proven yourself to be a master hunter of panthers. A panther by the name of Bagthera has been prowling the jungle. So far he's eluded our party. See if you can use your skills to kill the great Bagthera.
Now at this point we're getting close to completing all 3 quest chains, with 2 of them already being on the last part. We'll do the Tiger Mastery first, so we're off to hunt Sindal. Sindal is actually quite easy to find. She's located on a single hill where you first looked around for the Elder Stranglethorn tigers, and the mob is non-elite, so she's easy to solo. Once we got her paw, we're off to hunt the Jungle Stalkers. Now these mobs range between level 40 to 41, so it's again wise to do a few other quests in the meantime and level up. These mobs can be found close to the shore that is southeast of Gromgol. Once you head up there on the beach, you'll find several of them walking around. Despite being high level, they're still fairly easy to kill, though some are again accompanied by younger raptors that you will aggro if you pull them, so watch out for that. Once we killed them, we're off to our first serious challenge. You see, up until now, all of these quests regarding what we have to do have been quite easy. But now, we're going to hunt for Bagthera. and Bacthera isn't so easy to kill. First of all, it's a level 40 elite mob with almost 5,000 health, and he hits like a truck. He also has an ability called Pierce Armor, which reduces your armor by 50% for 20 seconds, which is pretty nasty if you're a melee. Not only that, he's surrounded by more of these Shadow Mob Panthers you had to kill earlier, so the chance of you aggroing one out of nowhere while fighting him is quite big. Luckily, I'm a druid with Entangling Roots, so soloing this beast shouldn't be too hard. Bacthera is located here on the map, by the way. Once we got him, we loot the paw, and we're once again back to Nesingwary expedition. We talk to Nesingwary first.
Ho ho! We have ourselves a true raptor slayer. Nicely done, old chap.
And then for the Raptor Mastery, we get our final quest.
Because you proved yourself to be such a go-getter in the jungle, let me tell you about a ferocious raptor that even I have failed to kill. Ajek here calls this wily raptor Tethys. If you want to prove yourself a true master, kill Tethys and bring me his talon. It would be a feat that no other big game hunter has accomplished.
Oh yeah, we're getting closer and closer to finishing up these quest chains. So let's talk to Ajek one last time. We hand in the paw, and here's what she says.
Most impressive, I do say. You are a true master tiger hunter adventurer.
And we get some pretty decent gloves with some strength and agility. Next up we talk to Urgonin.
Bacthera can prove to be an elusive beast. How fares the hunt?
We hand in the fang, and here's what Urgonin says.
Off to a good start, adventurer.
So again, this dialogue kind of scratches my head, but both the game and the vanilla databases I could find say the exact same thing, so whatever. We got some nice pants with agility and stamina that a hunter, rogue, or feral druid would be happy with. So now we're left with one more quest in these 3 quest chains, the last part of the Raptor Mastery. Let's go and hunt for Tethys. So Tethys is behind the Gurabashi arena, close to the shore, here on the map. Tethys is a level 43 elite raptor with over 5,000 health and does a lot of damage. He also has an ability which reduces your movement speed by 25% for 8 seconds, so keep that in mind if you want to kite this mob. Good thing this mob is also not immune to CC, so we're once again using Entangling Roots to bring this beast down. And once he's dead, we collect his talent and we're off to the Nesingwary expedition. Then we talk to him at Nesingwary again.
How goes the hunt for Tethys? Tracked her all the way back to camp, did you?
And then we hand this quest too.
Master Hamsterwheel, the raptor slayer. Has a nice ring to it, eh?
And upon completion, we get a pretty nice tunic with a lot of stamina and a bit of strength and agility. But of course, this is not the end, because after you completed all 3 quest chains, one last quest opens up. The final chapter in this epic hunt, Big Game Hunter.
Adventurer, you are a hunter worthy of our company. From the battlefields of Lordaeron to the deepest jungle, I have rarely witnessed such prowess with weaponry as you have demonstrated. You have killed the ferocious Sindal, the elusive Bacthera, and the treacherous Tethys. But the true prize is the head of King Bangalash. That white tiger is the reason I'm here. I've had my sights on him for quite some time now. Kill King Bangalash, and your hunting prowess is proven to be second to none.
Alright then, here's the final challenge. Surely this mob is not going to be easy to kill, which is true. King Bangalash resides on a hill southeast of Grungol, here on the map. The mob itself is a level 43 elite, has almost 6,000 health, and hits you for about 300 damage per hit, and keep in mind that this is a tiger, so they hit quite fast. Lucky once again, I'm able to kill this beast using Entangling Roots, but Bangladesh has one trick up its sleeve, because at a certain point he summons 2 adds that you need to kill. Luckily, both are non-elite, so they die quite fast, but it's something you definitely have to keep into consideration. Once they're dead, we finish off King Bangalash and loot his head. Well, this is it. We've overcome all challenges that were thrown at us, from killing small, low-level tigers, to more elusive mobs with extra abilities, from level 40 plus elite mobs with a ton of health that hit like a truck. We've done it all, and it's time to claim our final reward. We head back to the Nesingwary expedition once again and talk to him at Nesingwary.
I see you're back, old bloke. King Bangalash has caused me to come crawling back to my camp many times. Hang in there.
We give him the head, and here's what he says.
Bloody well done. Righto. Congratulations, adventurer, for succeeding where others have failed. I am honoured to count you as a comrade of our great hunting party here. No one will ever doubt your expertise in hunting and tracking. Cheers to you, I say. Cheers.
And our reward is either a green bow or a green rifle, which is kind of fitting considering these quests were all about hunting animals. So, why are these quest chains so memorable? I mean, if you look what we had to do for these quests compared to the Misrael quest chain, they were quite tedious and simple. It was mostly just kill 10 of these, then 10 of these, and then 10 more of these. Well, like I said in the beginning, Stranglethorn Vale was a gank fest, and the biggest hotbed for ganking and PvP was the camp of Nesingwary. I mean, it's not like you wouldn't encounter players of the other faction in previous zones. You probably saw the occasional player running around in Hillsbrad Foothills or Ashenville, but for many, this was the first time you encountered a neutral quest hub without any guards. While Booty Bay and Gadgetzan were also neutral quest hubs, they had guards all over the place to tone down the ganking. But here, it was a complete free-for-all, so not only did you have to rush into this camp and try to accept the quest quick enough before you get backstabbed or sniped with a fireball from a distance, the quests themselves also took place close to this camp, so in Classic WoW, pretty much everyone did these quest chains while dying to other players. Over and over again. And if there's one graveyard we all know, it's the graveyard right across the river to the left, where most of us spawned after we were ganked for the 10th time in a row. That's what made these quests so memorable. Throughout this entire quest chain, you were not just battling these beasts, you were battling other players as well, and fights always broke out at this camp. Someone would get ganked, then he would get his buddies and gank the other player, then that guy would log on his main and gank the other 3 low-level players, but then those people would call in the help of their guildies, and it just became a giant gank fest. Was it annoying? Oh yeah. But, was it very memorable? Definitely, which is exactly why I just had to cover this. Well, there you go guys, episode 2 of the Quest of Classic WoW. I hope you liked this, and once again, a very big shout out to the voice actors. Chimly as Barnel Stonepot, Shirviu from Shinies and Lucky Dudes as Ajak Ruak, Eric as Sir S.J. Erlgden, and the guy who did the voice for Nesingwary, who wishes to remain anonymous. Thank you all so much for making this episode happen, and also a special thanks to you for watching this video. I'll be back soon with either another stream or another video, but until then, I'm Hamsterwheel, and have a good one.